Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's session. So, till now, we have covered uh, topics like CMS, WordPress, and Anji sir. So, till now, we have covered various topics like web application development, how we can develop a website from traditional style, or how we can create a website using a CMS. And under CMS, we have covered WordPress, how we can create and style CMS website from a blogging website to the shopping website. So and there are many topics that we have covered under that part. So after that, we have covered SEO, search engine optimization, and SEO have its own sections, various sections. That in the SEO part, we have covered the introduction of SEO. Then we have covered the various types and techniques of SEO. Then we have covered the black hat and white hat SEOs. And under the white hat SEO, we have covered the further two types. They're like on page and off page SEO that we have covered. And after that, under black hat SEO, there are different black hat SEO's techniques that we have covered yesterday. So, and after that, we have covered the Facebook marketing, how we can market our product on a Facebook marketplace, or how we can create a Facebook page, or especially how we can create or manage or publish uh, an advertisement, how we can create a campaign. Then under the campaign, how can we create ad sets. Then under ad set, how we can design and create the our first advertisement. So this is the topics that we have covered. Now we are going to cover today. Our first topic is going to be Twitter. So let's just let me just allow me just to log in my Twitter account first. Then I will share my screen. So kindly just wait. So Twitter, as of now, if you are aware that Twitter is now renamed, and Twitter is now known as X.com, because Elon Musk recently purchased the Twitter company. Then they renamed it, and now Twitter is named as X.com and X. So just for the reference, I'm using the name Twitter, because previously it was known as a Twitter.com. So if you just simply Google Twitter and then search, then it will redirect you to the first link will be x.com. Or even if there is a twitter.com link, then if you click on twitter.com, it will all it will redirect to the x.com URL. So this is the dashboard, and just wait, let me open my PPT. So let's first we discuss what is Twitter, and then we discuss the different points and of a Twitter, features of a Twitter, then why we should use a Twitter for a marketing uh, area. So first is the agenda slide, that where we are discussing that the introduction part. What is the introduction, and introduction, what is Twitter and why we should use Twitter, and why Twitter marketing is important, and objectives of Twitter marketing, and what will be the uh, output, or we can say that what are the main topics that we are going to cover. And then the last point will be the learning outcome. So let's start with the definition. So Twitter is basically a social networking website, which on which the users can post and interact with micro posts like tweets. That those typically posts are known as a tweets. It is similar to the Facebook, but there are a few differences as compared to Facebook, because Facebook supports multiple and different type of data, or almost every type of data you can upload on Facebook. But in case of Twitter, there are a few limitations and or a few restrictions, especially if I said correctly that Twitter is a social networking website, and as or we can say social networking service on which users can post. They or he or she can post some content, some text on the network, and they can interact. Means the users can interact with other users, or they can interact with micro posts, micro posts uh, that are which are uploaded by other users or uploaded by yourself, and those posts are known as tweets. So the registered users can post only, unlike Facebook. Like Facebook, uh, tweets can be created or posted by only the registered users. First, you have to register on Twitter, then you only then you can tweet. But there is a plus point that but if you are not registered on Twitter, then you are free to read the tweets or to read the posts posted by some other users. And Twitter is very powerful social networking tool, and it is basically one type of a search engine. If you remember that we have also covered in the SEO part, and that there are different type of search engines. Uh, so Twitter is one of the search engine, but it is a social media search engine kind of. So it is used to search news and posts related to the topics that are circulating over the network. So it is basically a search engine for professionals in which we can typically find the latest information about virtually any topic. So if there is anything that is trending worldwide, then particular topic or post or tweet you can find easily on a Twitter. Next, Twitter is a microblogging platform that allows you to send and receive and post called tweets. So you can tweet on the platforms, and it is basically a microblogging platform. And tweets can be up to 280 characters long and can include links and relevant websites and resources. So what you can post on Twitter. So in a tweet, you can post up to 280 characters, and if you are if I'm talking about the text part, but if you want to include any link, you can do that too. And there are a few type of resources that you can add in a tweet. And unlike the Facebook, like Facebook sports videos you can post, they allow you to different type of images. So in Twitter there are few restrictions that only few special type of extensions of files with a special type of extensions you can post. For example, you can post images like JPEG and PNG images, or you can post GIF images, that is a small lightweight animated files, and you can post text. So these are the few types that you can post on Twitter. Then Twitter users have the option to follow other users like Facebook. There is a button like add as a friend on Facebook, and on Twitter there is a follow button. You can simply tap on and start following anybody. And if you follow someone, you can see their tweets on your Twitter timeline also. So whenever they post any tweet on the Twitter, then those tweets will be visible on your timeline also. So now, what is Twitter marketing? So if I read the definition of a Twitter marketing strategy is a plan centered around creating, publishing, and distributing the content. If I say in a simple words, then Twitter marketing is basically a strategy, uh, is a is basically a plan which is centered around creating, means creating the content and then distributing the content. And creating means you post on Twitter, create your content. If you have a content writer, or if you are using any AI tool or something like that, like Chat GPT or anything else. So first part, you will create your content. You will make your content ready. Then you will publish that content on the platform, and then you will share, mean you will distribute that content with your friends or the followers you have, and optimized for your buyers persona, audience, and followers. And that content will be optimized for your buyers persona, means all the users, followers, audience your account have. Then the goal is to attract new followers and leads, boost conversations, improve brand recognition, and increase sales. So the main goal of a Twitter marketing is to attract the new followers. So if you have some kind of a product or your company, and you want to attach, or you want to link, or you want to connect with more peoples on Twitter, then you need more followers on your account. So Twitter marketing is also used to more create more leads and boost the conversation. Then it will help you to improve the brand recognition and then increase the sale. When you get more followers, then more followers will create more leads for you, and that lead will be converted into your sales. So this is how Twitter marketing works. So these are the steps that we have discussed earlier. Like what are the Twitter marketing steps? First, creating and publishing the content. first step, you will make your content ready. You can use any content writer if you have a human resource to write the content for you, or if you are a single account handler or a single admin, then you can you can use any AI tool also that are live, like ChatGPT, Gemini. There are different AI content writing tools are available. So you can simply give those tools a context about which topic or what point you want to write the content, and they those tools will write the tweets for you, and automatically they find some hashtag also. So let me just example give you an example how you can create a content using those tools. So suppose I want to make a tweet about digital marketing. So I will simply just write a prompt. Write a tweet on digital for which will provide the services related to digital marketing services and solutions, and related to the digital marketing and use. You just simply click it. It will write a few tweets for you. So it created the tweet. You can simply, if you just read out or check, or if you want to add anything, then you can customize it. Just simply post, copy it, and you can simply post it. We will see how we can post or create a tweet also. So now we go back to our PPT. So this is how you can generate your content, and first is the creating, and then we will publish the content. In second point, we will distribute the content. We will just share our content with our all the followers. This is the distribution part. Either you can distribute it on a Twitter, or you can just post your content and share the link of that particular tweet on your website, on your YouTube channel, or your any other social media platform, or via mail or anything else. Now, and the third point is the indirect marketing of product on Twitter. So you can also perform a indirect marketing on of any product on Twitter also. If you have, if you provide any kind of service, or if you have any type of product, you can also market your product on Twitter. So now the question is, why Twitter marketing? So the first point is high engagement rate. So what do you mean by that? The high engagement rate. Engagement means if you post anything, the Twitter has the very rapid, or Twitter is basically the very fast social media network, and the content you are posting or you're tweeting anything on Twitter, then it will spread it like a wildfire, and people normally react on the tweets very aggressively or very quickly. So that's why, yeah, engagement with your with your content of all the Twitter users is very high. So it is, if the engagement high is high, then it is the largest, or if I say that the chances of your tweet, the spreadation of your tweet is high. So high engagement rate, that's why we use the Twitter marketing. And then content that is put up to on Twitter can spread it like a wildfire, as I told you, that thereby the reaping great return, it basically it returns a great ROI. It has a great ROI. Means if you put if you post anything on Twitter, then on Twitter the post and the tweets are spreading like a wildfire. That's why more the large number of users can read your tweet or your post in a very less time. This is also a plus point, and this is also the reason to use Twitter as a marketing tool. Thus, marketing done on Twitter can reach the right place and be amplified better, because it it reaches to the large number of audience in a very less time. It makes your post to be more amplified as compared to any other platforms, and it reaches to the right places using the hashtags also. So this is how you can use Twitter as a marketing tool. So now, Twitter allows you for a cross-platform hyperlinks. You can also use or create hyperlinks or inject hyperlinks in your tweets also, if you want to redirect your users from your tweet to your website or your another page or any other location. Or then you can do that in using Twitter also. Now, next is a tweet advertisement of Twitter. So advertising through Twitter is basically a great way to reach your audience, and this will make your tweet easily discoverable, and thousands of people helping you to increase your influence and following. And you can do this through inbuilt features like promoted tweet, or you can Twitter ads basically. So if you want to perform some paid advertisement, and there are two ways in a marketing world, there are two ways to market your product or service. One is a organic way, and second one is a paid one. So organic way is basically if you just post your tweet, and if your followers share your post, your post is good, too nice or too good and properly written, and your followers will automatically sharing, and the number of followers or the ROI that is coming from this type of tweets is known as a organic uh, advertisement. And the other way is you can also use the paid strategy. You simply just promote your tweet or create your paid tweets, and via Twitter ads, there is another way. So this is how these are the two styles that you can use on Twitter to promote anything. Now the next is objective of Twitter marketing. So you can create a brand awareness. If you have any brand or something like that, then you can create an awareness about it, and you can market reach. Second point is a market reach. So as you can see that after the Facebook, Twitter has a large number of user base, and the user base, as much as the user base is great or large, then the chances to reach your product to the maximum number of users is high. So you can use Twitter marketing to reach the large number of users, and then increase followers or audience. The objective of Twitter marketing is also sometime to increase the followers and audience. In case you are related to some kind of entertainment business, you are some kind of singer or actor or politician or anything else. So you always need a higher number of followers, so that you somehow you can sell or you can promote your movie, your song, or anything, or directly to your account. So it is also used to increase the number of followers and your increase your audience. Then the another objective of Twitter marketing is the information sharing. Video viewer app installs is also comes under this part. And if you want to spread some information regarding, suppose you are some kind of a journalist, or you are running some kind of a news channel, you want to publish or share some important news to your viewers, then you can directly share it via Twitter. And then the conversion, and if you are running any type of business shop, and you want more sales from for your business, then you can promote your business and generate more followers and generate more leads for your business, and that leads will be then convert into your sales. So this is how this conversion part play the role to increase your business. So these are the objective of Twitter marketing. So what we will be covering the basic is how to set up or create a Twitter profile, and how to manage Twitter profile, and how to create a Twitter ad campaign. These are the main topics that we are going to cover further. And the learning outcome will be you will be able to create a Twitter ad groups and analyze Twitter marketing campaigns, explore Twitter dashboard features, and create Twitter ad campaigns. So let me just clear you few points before we start setting up the account, Twitter account. First is a profile photo and cover photo. Let me just first create. Let me show you how to create and set up the profile. First, just go to Google and search for Twitter or x.com. Then it will be redirect you to directly here. And then we will just let me log in. If you don't have any ID yet, then you can simply click on sign up, and there are various options to create an account. You can directly log in with Gmail or Apple ID, or create your account. And if you click on create your account, you simply have to enter your name, then your email ID, you choose your date of birth, and that's it. Next. And Twitter will send you some verification code, and you have to enter that code and verify yourself. Then it will redirect to your dashboard or home page. So we have already created this part, so we are simply sign in. Simply click on the sign in button and enter your email address. Next. And now we have to enter a phone or username. It is not accepting my password. Let me just retry. Username next. Password is good. Let's log in. Yes, it is. Your account has been locked. Okay. In this account. Let me just pass the advanced verification. Verify. And Twitter verification is very hard. So you have to complete the process. Yes, submit. Their verification steps are little unique. Uh, yes, that's 10 and then 8. This is try again. Okay. Yes. Okay. 6. Sure, not. Take some time. 14, 16. 20. What is verified? So this is how your profile is going to look like. The default. All the tweets done by other users is automatically displaying on your home page. So now this is the home page or news feed of the Twitter. So if you simply click on home, then it will be redirect you to the home page of Twitter. And if you directly redirect on profile, this is your profile page. And right hand side is the important, left hand side is the important links, all the pages. And center part is basically your news feed or timeline, Twitter timeline. And then right hand side there are two sections. First one is all the other accounts or users or Twitter profiles that you might also like. These are recommended by Twitter. And then there are what's happening, the all the trending news and hashtags is comes under this part. And this is the basic part. Now if we go back to our PPT, which is saying that first we have to set our profile photo and cover photo, and your profile photo and the header photo basically. So this is how it looks like. So choose your profile photo that visually represents your brand and fits well in a small circular space. And typically it should be your logo. And this doesn't just appear on your profile. It is basically the icon associated with every tweet. Whenever you are going to tweet anything, this particular image is going to be displayed along with your tweet. So the recommended dimensions for profile photo is are a 400 by 400, and your header photo should be an ever changing billboard showcasing what's new, and whenever you want to update anything, then only then your header photo is going to be changed. So your header photo should be an ever-changing billboard showcasing what's new, and this can be an upcoming launch of a campaign or a new photo shoot that nails your current vibes. And the size for your header photo should be around 1500 into 500. So this gray area is basically your header part, and icon, that blue icon is shown is your profile photo. So profile photo should be 400 by 400, and the cover for header photo is the size of that is 1500 into 500. Make sure both photos are clear and should be clear and high in quality, and create visual consistency. Upload photos in JPG, GIF, or PNG formats. These are the format that Twitter supports. So next is the display name and account name. So this part, there are two type of name. One is a display name, and one is your account name. Your account name is denoted by the symbol at the rate, then your name, and this is what comes after the at the rate, and it is a unique to you. Your account name will be unique and appear on your profile URL, and it ties to everything you do on Twitter, and it can contain up to 15 characters, and should be directly associated with the name of your business. So it is recommended that, and your display names appear right above your at the rate name, and can be changed at any time. Your account name should be unique and should be fixed. Once you have created it, should remain constant, and but your display name you can change at any time. So there are two different type of names, and your display name could be up to 50 characters long. Username, or you can say the account name, is 15 character long, and your display name is can up to be 50 characters long. So we will just look each and every point. Just we will when we will visit to our profile. So just first we will cover the PPT part. Then there is a bio section. You can add a biography about your profile, your account, or if you are creating a page or creating an account for your company or business, then a few lines you can add here. So in these, there are 160 characters you can enter. So let me just go back to Twitter account, and just let me show you what I am talking about. So this is the profile area, and this is the this icon is your profile photo, and this is your header photo. So first we will set up a profile photo. For example, simply click on it, it will display you, and this is the header part. So simply click on setup profile button. And there is an option to change the photo. You can skip if you want. Then for example, I am choosing an image. So let me just select this photo, and you can customize it anytime. So as of now, for example, I'm applying this, and this is my profile photo. And next, and now we are going to add our header. So let me check if there is any picture available. Uh, Desktop. So for example, I'm using the same photo for my header also. So let's just apply. And next, now we can have a add our biography. So I am just writing uh, from taking it from Chat GPT. Right. So it will write few uh, text. Simply just copy that. We will post it over here. And you can ask, uh, make it to be make it to be more creative and and 1 6 and keep it the range. See, so it will write. So just copy it. We are just select it and paste, and just next. Location, if you want to add any location, I'm just like Mohali, for example. So you can add and just save it. So our profile photo and cover photo is up to date. Now under the profile photo, there is a two different names are written. First one is your display name, and below one is your username, or you can say the account name. You can change it anytime. So this at the rate name will be unique, should be unique, and this the display name you can change it anytime. After that, there is a joining date and number of followers, and the number of people you are following is going to be placed here. As of now, both are zero because this is our fresh new account. And now we will learn about tweets. So first we will create tweets, and then uh, we will learn how, what are the pinned tweets. So first is a as we know that what are tweets. Now we next step is how to tweet. Type your tweet up to 280 characters. Basically Twitter allow you to add 280 characters into the compose box at the top. Then you can include up to 4 photos or a gif photo or a small video in your tweet. So let's just create our first tweet. Simply either you can click on post and it will pop up a window. Then you will simply type, hello, this is my first tweet on Twitter. This is the area you can type your text. Then you can add various type of media files. For example, click on this first icon, it is a media icon. And if you want to add any photo, for example, I am posting this photo, then it will automatically add to your Twitter tweet. And if you want to add any GIF photo, then there is a GIF library. You can add any uh, GIF library. Then you can scroll and simply click on it. You can add any GIF in your tweet. So whenever you post, this GIF file will be displayed. So, and just post, simply click on post. Your tweet will be posted. And this is your post. And whenever your readers will open, then he or she can read your message and uh, can check out your media files that you have uploaded. And then if you explore more options, there is a generate image tool that is recently added. And if you click on it, it will open the AI tool that will create images for you. So you just have to write the prompt here, and it will create photos for you. There is a tool Grok. Grok is a service that comes under Twitter. So like create uh, so I just wrote a simple text, create a bicycle in forest with flowers. It will, let's see what it create. So it will create the images as per your prompt. As you can see that it created four photos. So you can use any of the photos. So and I like this one. And as you can see that it is very nice and beautifully created. And after that, you can simply just this is my just post it. So this is how you can create content and media files also. And there are few more options regarding tweets. Then there is opinion polls. And if you want to create any opinion poll for your users or follower, you can simply just click on it and ask your question, which media platform is more fast. Facebook. And if you want to add one more, yes, for example, you do. And then you can select the poll length, how many days you want to make it active, and you can choose 6, 7, 8 as per as your requirement or need. And if you want to add any emoji, you can add it from here. Then the calendar part, and this is the location part. I am just posting it. So this is how your tweet is going to be posted like this. So whenever user click on it, and apart from your account, if some other account choose any option, then the percentage of the opinion poll will be changed accordingly. Okay, so this is how you can create post. Now the next topic that we were looking, that was a pinned tweet. So what is a pinned tweet? So pinned tweets basically are tweets those you can pin on your profile at the top. And for example, your company is organizing a specific any event from this week to next week till for 5 days. For example, this is a boot camp, and we are executing or we are conducting this boot camp from 31st to 10 January, and we always want the viewers that came to our profile, and we want to show them that this is the main event that is happening in this weekend or this week. So those type of tweets we can pin, and the pin tweets will be stick at the top of your profile always. No matter what recently tweet you have posted, but the pin tweet will be always on the top. For example, if I want to make this tweet to as a pin tweet, so simply I will click on these three dots, and there is option pin to your profile, and you can simply click on it and pin. And now as you can see that there is a pinned post mentioned. So if I post any new post, any message, this is just a test, and I posted it. So as you can see that the opinion poll tweet is always at the top, and the recent all the rest of the tweets are at the bottom of this particular tweet. So these are the pinned tweets. Now next part is a username. Username, as I told you, that are the unique names that you are that reflect your profile, and those names are associated with your profile. So if you want to change or create, by default some random name is given to my account, a random ID type. So if you want to customize it or change it, it's something else. Simply go to settings. You have to go to settings and privacy, then your account and account information. You have to enter your password, confirm. Then there is a username section. So if I want to change it this username, then I can put anything, but it should be unique on whole Twitter. So let's try to save. This is already, so you can choose any, it is also suggesting you. So whatever the name you like, you can simply choose it. And if it is available, then you simply have to save it. So we are not going to save this, create your username here. So this is your other information, and so now this is the username part. And after that, how long a username can be, as you can see that it should be within the 15 characters range. So maximum you can create a username with a length of 15 characters. So what characters you can contain? You can contain only letters, numbers, and underscore in your username. No space are allowed. So opinion polls we have covered. So next is how to use a hashtag. So using a hashtag basically is to categorize your tweet by a keyword. You can add any hashtag in your tweets. Now those tweets with the specific hashtags will be categorized into a specific category on the based of those keywords. So people use the hashtag symbol for basically a hash symbol before a relevant keyword or phrases in their tweet to categorize those tweets and help them to show more easily on Twitter. So clicking or tapping on the hashtag, the word that you are using as a hashtag in any message shows the other tweets that includes that particular hashtag. So somebody else, if somebody else also used the hashtag you have entered in your tweet, then if you click on the hashtag, then it will display all the tweet that those are containing that particular hashtag. So this is the main purpose of hashtags, to categorize or easy to make users to easily find a relevant tweets. So let me show you how we can create hashtags on Twitter. Simply create new post. This is a hash. Simply I am using a hash symbol, then hash tag it example tweet. So this is how your tweet is going to look like. And suppose if you can add a couple of more hashtags also, like if I add a Google or Elon Musk, for example, and post it. So if you see, uh, this is my latest tweet, and if I click on this hashtag, if there is any tweet containing that hashtag, then the list will be appeared. So if I click it, let me check if there is no a particular tweet. But if I click on Google or any Elon Musk, then there must be a tweets also. So if I click on Google, so these are the tweets that are containing the hashtag Google. So if I go back to my tweet and click on Elon Musk hashtag, then it will show all the tweets where Elon Musk is mentioned, or the tweet is done by Elon Musk or somebody else. So as you can see that there is a tag already used. So this is how you can use hashtags. So now we are taking a break. Then after break, we will discuss the campaign part on the rest of the topics of Twitter marketing. So let's catch up after the a tea break. Welcome back, guys. So I hope all of you are reconnected. So we were discussing about hashtags, and we have used and we have created few examples using hashtag. Then there are tips using hashtags. First is you cannot add spaces and punctuations. You should not use spaces. Even spaces are totally restricted by any social media platform in a hashtag, especially. But it is also recommended that to do not use punctuations in hashtag, and it will not work properly. So if you tweet with a hashtag on a public account, anyone who does a search for that hashtag may find your tweet. And we recommended using no more than two hashtags per tweet, because it is a good practice. Do not add more than two hashtags in a single tweet. But still you can use as many as you want, unless the total character limit is not crossed. And type a hashtag type a hashtag keyword in a search bar to discover content and the account based on the interest on your interest. So these are the basic tips. Do not add spaces, punctuations, and do not use more than two hashtags. That is the recommended, and it is a good practice for a optimized tweet. Now, the next topic that we are going to cover about uh, Twitter campaigns, the Twitter ads, and these are the steps. But these are now we are, because Twitter has updated few things. So this part we will learn on directly on. We will explore it on Twitter. So just click on our Twitter and so just click on more and click on ads. So that now the Twitter's UI and this part for the ad manager is totally updated. So first, there is a tell us where you are to get started. Then select the location, for example, India, and time zone. So I don't know why there is no Indian time zone still from a very long time. Indian time zone is not present here. So let me search Delhi. No, there is no 5:30 GMT. It's a Bangladesh time. I don't know why. By default, the Bangladesh time is selected, and there is no 5:30, no India, and I think Pakistan's time is there even, but there is no Indian time zone. Let me just explore. Bhutan's time is there, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Almighty time was the Maldives time is there. There is no plus Pakistan's time is there, but Indian time is not there. That is plus 5:30. I don't know why Twitter has removed. It is unavailable from a very long time. So just let's continue with the, even you can choose either Bangladesh or Pakistan, whatever. So I'm going with this and just creating your first ad. Click on it. So this is the ad dashboard. And as you can see that there is a payment method you have to set up first. They are asking you can set up edit uh, campaign details. First you have to add campaign detail objective. For example, it is a sales, and if you want to change it, you can choose any of the details. For example, we are using or creating this ad for more reach. So I'm selecting this and next, yes, change objective. And now it will redirect you to the new page. Then we will, you have no eligible payment method. First, they are asking to add uh, payment methods basically to credit cards. And if you have, you want to add here, you can add it here. But because we are not publishing or making them live, so we are not going to edit. But there is a one thing that you have to remember, that never save this advertisement as a draft, because they will block your account if you did not enter any payment and did not complete the campaign. So we will just create, fill the information, and at the last time we will just close the account. We are not going to save it. Never save if you are not going to publish it. Never save as a draft. So create a campaign name, camp one, for example, and then if you want to add payment, then you can choose this and A/B test. And A/B test is basically used in digital marketing or especially in social media platforms, that where you can create, even in the Facebook there is a same function. And A/B test is basically used to create, where you create two ads, different type of ads for a same product. If you are selling a shampoo, then we will create two different type of ads. One could be a photo ad and second could be a simple text based ad or something like that. So then we will run the campaign, and then we will analyze the both the engagement, which ad contain or which ad get the more attention and which ad performs better as compared to other ad. To check such things we use A/B testing. So this is the concept of A/B testing. If you want to make it enable, you can make it enable, or you can simply disable it. So where you can select the time and date, and if you want, but we are not going to turn it on because we are running only simple or creating only simple single ad. And campaign budget optimization. If you want to optimize your budget, then simply you can add daily budget campaigns. For example, by default is $100. For example, I am using only $10. Total budget campaign, for example, is my $500. And then pacing standard is recommend. Accelerated means it will increase the speed of displaying your tweets or tweet your ads to the users. So we will go with the standard one. And then we will create an ad group. Similarly, like Facebook have a ad set. There is a ad group. So this is a ad group one. Budget schedule. For example, I am running my advertisement from Monday. Uh, for example, from 10:30 a.m. When you want to run, and you can either you can let Twitter decide, and when your budget used properly, until that ad will be run. But if you want to end on a specific date, then Twitter, then you can uncheck it and you can select that date. For example, I want to run from 13 to 31st January, and I want to run this ad till uh, 9 p.m. or 8 p.m., for example. So as you can see that on the right hand side there is a stats. So as you enter or select the information or fill the information, these stats will automatically change. These stats will automatically change. As you can see that the total reach is now from 22 million to 24 million over 30 days. So then delivery, if you want to change max reach and reach with engagement, or any tweet or reply or like something like that, you can choose also. So for example, we are okay with the maximum reach, Then there is a bid strategy. What type of strategy you want? Auto bid or target cost? If you target cost, then set a target cost to maintain an average cost per 1K impression. A 1000 impression as per the 1000 impressions, then if you set any specific cost, it will be automatically cut down from your budget, daily budget basically. So you can select or choose it manually, or you can simply auto bid if you want. So for example, I want to make it $2. By Twitter is a 3.5 to $6. So for example, as of now I choose 2. So if I increase it to 4, if there any change in the stats, look at the right hand side, it is refreshing. So audience estimate is at 22 million to 24 million. So after that, you can select uh, the app conversion if you want, where you want to choose an app, Android app in case. You can select, uh, you can manage or you can create your apps on Twitter also. So add your first app. If you have developed your application, then you can link your application over here, add your app, Android or iOS. For example, I'm choosing iOS, then you have to link, provide the link of the Play Store. And if you are using iPhone, then you have to provide the link of iTunes. So in this case, we don't have any app, so we are not choosing it. Measurement option, these are the little advanced options. Audience measurement. So because there is no, as of now, we did not add anything, so there is no partner to select from here. So if there is a other option you want to third party tool, then you can simply add the URL of that tools also, just like a Google campaign, etc. So next, where you want to place your advertisement. Home timeline, it will be uh, always be on home timeline, but if you want to show on profiles, search results and replies also, then you can also check them, but if you don't want, then you can uncheck them. Now demographics, you will set demographic to which type of gender you want to target. For example, if your advertisement is specifically to women, then we will choose women. If we want to target men, then we will select men. But if we are our advertisement or our product is for everyone, then we will choose any. Then the age range you can select if you want to target a specific age. For example, I want to target from 80 to 50 plus up. Then you can choose the language, which language, the people from specific language you want to target. I want to target Hindi, for example, and I want to target Punjabi. Punjabi is not there. English, English is there. As you can see that the stats are changing. And if you want to target a specific location, then you can choose the location. For example, Chandigarh. I want to target the location or the people from Chandigarh location. India, country India, then Mohali is there, SCS Nagar Mohali, and then Chandigarh. Chandigarh is there. So these locations are added, and as you can see that the audience is reduced as per, because we are targeting a specific region. So then radius around new location. This is actually a new feature. So let's explore, only available for locations in a United States or Japan. Okay, so it is not for India. Oh, then we will select devices. Which what type of devices you are going to target for this your advertisement. For example, you are mobile developer and you are promoting your application via tweet, and you have developed an application for iOS only, or you have developed the application for your Android phones only, or you have developed your application for a desktop only. So it is totally up to your requirement what type of operating system you want to target. If you want to target a specific type of audience, you can choose the operating system, and there are different, further there are different versions also. There is a drop down list. I think, I don't know it is visible to you or not, but I think in VC it is not visible, the drop down part, because sometime it is not showing properly. So let me just explain you. If you choose OS, there is a drop down will be there, and from drop down you can choose any version of iOS operating system. So if you want to target the latest version of operating system, then you can choose that version. And similarly with Android, if you want to target a specific version of an Android phone, suppose I want to target an Android with a version 12, then I will select 12, and my ad will be shown only to the users who are using Android 12 and above. So this is how you can target the audience. If you want to target all type of user, you can check all them. Or you can just keep as it is empty. So as of now, I am not selecting anything. Further, you can choose any carrier optional. So if I choose India, then there will be a different service providers like Aircel, Airtel, Vodafone, something like. So if you want to target a specific network service provider, then you can also use or target the audience accordingly. So these are the device related settings, and then there is a audience. Uh, what type of subscriber of Twitter you want to target? For example, if you want to target only premium subscribers, then you can select this. The estimate for this is not available, and if you do not want to target only premiums, then you can just keep the checkbox unchecked. So next is the targeting features. So these are the basic different type of features. Using them, you can also more specifically target the customers or the followers or Twitter followers. Basically, first is the keyword. You can target the audience using a on the basis of specific keywords. You can upload the keywords, or so you can use the keywords. So it will automatically calculate the audience that are working or asking. As you can say that the audience is too small. So, for example, I'm using Flutter. For example, there is a keyword name Flutter. So there is a 8.4 thousand to 9,000 almost people are there who are related or tweeted used such kind of words. So you can also target the audience on the basis of keywords, then follower lookalikes. So you can also use these features. So if somebody like if I choose a Diljit as here as a reference, so if there are users who are following these type of accounts like Diljit means singers who follow Punjabi singers or any singer. So I taking Diljit as an example. So if I select this one and now Twitter will find that all the Twitter followers or users who are uh, following such kind of accounts, so that ad that we are creating will be shown to those users also. So this is how you can more specifically target the audience. So interest, you can also target the audience on the basis of their interest. For example, education basis, you can target the audience, adult, college life. Okay, and then you can target the on the career basis, job fairs, job search, etc. So you can choose anything. You can target the audience on the basis of movies and TV shows they like. For example, they like action or they like specific TV show. Uh, So you can enter or add the those type of keywords. Uh, so this is how you can set up your ad. And now you just have to click on next. And now you will create the ad name, my ad one. And as you can see that this is a preview of the right hand side. There is a preview of your ad. As of now, it is empty. Now we will select the product category. What type of product we are promoting? Suppose we are promoting education related stuff. We are promoting, or for example, marketing related tweet. So just let me business and industrial. For example, I am related to business, advertising and marketing. So I choose this one. So this is my product category. Destination, website, app, none. For example, website. Uh, so this is the preview. So creative type, media or collection. For example, there is a media. I want to publish a photograph, and here you can type your content. A we are. So this is going to be your text, as you can see. And then single media or carousel. Carousel means there are two or six photos or videos will be there in a single collection. For example, I'm using a carousel and adding a media. Now I will select few photos. For example, I choose this one, and for example, let me choose one more photo, save it, and one more photo. Let's check if there is any desktop. For example, I'm using this one and save it. So these photos are added now. So this is the carousel. Carousel basically this is how your ad is going to look like. So media has been added and confirm. And now we have to add heading. What is the heading of your advertisement? Digital marketing solutions. As you can see that heading has been added. Now we are going to add our website name. For now, we are using just social. Yes. So our website is displayed. Now apply this headline to the and URL to the entire carousel, and we will select it, and now our whole advertisement is a clickable. So if somebody click anywhere, it will redirect it to your website basically. Now our advertisement is designed, and now we will click on next, and your campaign is pending. We will complete verification in 24 hours. Okay. And this is the campaign. You can directly launch the campaign or click here, and then you have to add the payment stuff. Then your advertisement ad campaign is ready. So this is the Twitter ads, and this is how you can create a Twitter ad. So if you have any query regarding this, you can ask in a chat box. Otherwise, I am wrapping up this session over here, and your next session will be after a couple of minutes. So next topic. So that's it from my side. So if you have any query, you can ask in the chat box.
Okay, good evening all. So we are continuing with our next session of this series of digital marketing. Till now we have covered number of topics including Facebook, Twitter, SEO, all related to digital marketing and social media. So in this series, next thing we have is the graphics and use of graphics, various types of graphic tools that are available for the social media and digital marketing. So here you can see the slide we have. So in this, we will learn basics of what are the graphics are and how we can create graphics for our social media campaigns or digital marketing campaigns. Basically, if all of us know that when we talk about marketing, so all that you can market is going through some type of graphics or some type of motion graphics, videos, the information that is presented to your audience can be expressed in the way of different types of media, which includes still graphics, animations, video graphics, motion graphics, text, images, icons, and number of things included are there. So today in this session, we will talk about basics of graphics. What are the design principles? What should we do or not when we are going to share something to our audience. So all that can be done with the help with the little bit of knowledge of graphics and what type of tools that are available online to create those graphics. Okay, so let's start. So as you can see in this slide, graphics in social media and digital marketing. So why we use, what is the use of these types of elements, or why graphic plays crucial role in digital marketing? So as you can see in this slide, the crucial role of graphics in digital marketing, as it enhancing its effectiveness in several key ways. So these are a few points that are listed here. Number one is grabbing attention or engagement. That means to grab the intention of your customers or users or your audience. So in that, you can see the first point is visual appeal. As you can see here in the word of information overloaded, visual appealing graphics immediately capture attention and make content more engaging. To make your content more engaging and appealing to your audience is the main goal of graphics. So when we are talking about digital marketing in the social media or any media, so graphics are the main tool with which we can engage with our audience. I hope I'm audible to you. Please raise your hands if I'm audible, or you can type in yes. Yeah, I think that's better now. The voice quality is maybe. Let me check first. So, yeah, it's fine now. So, first point is visual appeal. That means visually appealing graphics are more engaging. Then the next point is emotional connection. Graphics can evoke emotions and create deeper connection with your audience, making them more likely to remember the message or engage with you. If your presentation or your advertisement is not engaging enough, then user will not engage with you or will not emotionally connect with you. So these are the main points that we should keep in mind when we are sharing something with our audience. So in all the platforms that we use on social media for connecting with our audience, whether it is a website or is it WhatsApp or is it Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, any of these platforms, we share something with our audience. So in that case, we should create some good graphics that will engage with our audience. Now, next point is building brand identity. So when you are creating some profile of your, maybe you are creating a Facebook page or a YouTube channel or any other media channel, in that graphic play an important role. So whenever you're creating maybe a Facebook page or a Instagram page, so you are just creating a new channel to engage with your audience. So to attract your audience, your graphics should be visually appealing so that it could be your brand identity. It will be your branding. So in the brand identity, there are two things: consistency, consistent use of colors, fonts, styles across all the platform, strengthen brand recognition and create a unified brand image. For example, if you talk about Facebook, you can see the use of color. If you talk about Twitter or X, you can check the color scheme or the text or icon they are using. They are always similar, same. The color is same, the style or the content creation style is same. So they use similar type of graphics in all their pages or all their brands. Similarly, memorable logos and visuals, unique and memorable logos and visuals become synonymous with brand, making it instantly recognizable. So again, the same point. So whenever you see the Facebook logo or any other, maybe Amazon logo or Flipkart logo, you will immediately identify the brand. So that comes in the branding of your service. So all these big brands, they are using the consistent approach when they are going to choose the colors, fonts, styles across their platforms, pages, or anything they are doing. You can see the same logo of Amazon on their website, on their advertisement, even on their packaging. They will use the same type of uh, content they are using across all over the globe. So memorable logo and visuals that your audience recognize you immediately whenever they saw you. So next point is improving communication and clarity. In this, you can see visual storytelling graphics can convey complex information in simple and easily understandable manner, making it easier for the audience to grasp the message. Next point is data visualization. So these are the few elements that can be used to make your message clear or make your information clear to your audience. For example, to show your progress, you can use charts, graphs. To show your progress over time, you can use the infographics, or to show your comparison with your other competitors, you can use infographics. These things help to present data in visually appealing and informative way, making it easier to understand trends and insights. So that means when you are going to present your advertisement or any product or anything related to your brand, you should keep these things in mind. First, as we know, visual appeal, okay? That is very important. So if your visuals or graphics are good to look at, then your audience will automatically engage with you. They will spend more time with you. They will like to spend their time with you. Similarly, second point in the brand identity, you should build your brand identity with the help of these points: consistency and memorable logos and visuals. So these are again very important points. And third, improving communication and clarity. In this, you can see visual storytelling. So with the help of good graphics, you can convey your complex information in simple and easy ways that are understandable. The next point is data visualization. In this, you can use various types of elements. When we talk about elements, that means anything like we can create different types of graphs, charts, infographics with the help of various tools that we will cover in the coming sessions to present your data visual appealing way and informative way, making it easier to understand trends and insights. So these are very important points that we should keep in mind. Okay, let's move to the next slide. So here you can see graphics play a crucial role. The next point, driving conversation. In this, you can see we have 2 points. One is call to action. Eye-catching CTAs with clear instructions encourages viewers to take desired action, such as making a purchase or signing up for the newsletter. So this is very, very important point. So when you are engaging with your audience with the help of graphics, so what type of graphic? Generally, it is advertisement. It could be a app that you design. It could be the design of a website. So for example, if you are doing it with generally with a advertisement or brochure or something like that, if you are using the print media, even in that you will find the templates that have some type of information, for example, a mobile number or email ID, or in the case of an app, there could be buttons like sign up or sign in or click here to sign up. These types of buttons are there. Similarly, in the websites, you will always have these types of buttons for signing up, for purchasing something, for moving the something to the cart. So these types of things are called CTAs, call to action. So when you click somewhere to sign up or to purchase or to move it to cart, so all those things are called CTAs. Okay, we will learn about these things in detail when we will work with these things. Okay, next thing is social media engagement. Visual appealing posts and stories are more likely to be shared and liked, increasing brand reach and engagement. Again, the similar point. That means your overall look of your website or your app or your post or your advertisement. So if you are sharing these things with your audience, it should be visually appealing. That means it should have good graphics, good color schemes, good use of, you can say, your text or font. The font clarity should be there, or different types of other elements can be used. So we will learn how to do these things in this session. Okay, next point is enhancing websites and social media presence. So in this, you can see high quality graphics give a professional and polished look to websites and social media profiles, building trust and credibility with the audience. Again, the thing is similar. That means your quality of your work or the quality of your post. It's not like just type something and use any type of image or any color. It should be professional or polished. So how to polish it, how to make it look like professional. So all those things we will cover here. That is good for building the trust and credibility with your audience. So if you are using the professional quality or polished look graphics or posts or websites or apps, that will build trust and credibility with the audience. So next point is user experience. In this, you can see well-designed graphic improve overall user experience, making websites and social media profiles more enjoyable and easy to navigate, we should say, and interact with. Easy to or enjoyable to navigate, that is the desirable thing. So if your app or web design is so complex that it is not, people are not unable to find something, that would be disaster for your brand. So your website or your mobile app or your advertisement should be easy to understand, clear to convey the message that you are going to present for your audience, and your audience will should enjoy all that when they are engaging with you. Okay, here some are examples of digital marketing of graphics in the digital marketing. So when we talk about social media posts, so what we post in social media, so we generally post images. Generally, all these are advertisements in the form of images, videos, and stories. Okay, next thing, we have website graphics. In the website is basically made of all these elements, you can say. So what, as you already learn lots about how to do the websites with WordPress, so you already know that all these things are part of a website. So generally we say these elements. So in the elements we have logos, banners, infographics, product images, and so on. In the email marketing, we have email header, product images, and CTAs. To encourage the audience to interact with you, we use CTAs. In the online advertisement, we have display ads, social media ads, video ads, and so on. So what is a social media ad or a video ad? Basically, or display ad, all these are graphics, some type of graphics or images or videos. So in the content marketing, we have blog images, infographics, presentation. As you can see this presentation. Okay. So in this present, you will see I'm using the consistent colors and fonts and other elements. So throughout this presentation, we are using the same type of fonts, colors, and other elements. So these are few examples what type of graphics are used in digital marketing or social media. So in different categories, we have images, logos, product images, CTAs, ads, infographics, and presentations. So all those things are generally, or in general terms, are the parts of graphics, you can say. Okay. So here we have, we will talk about tools. This is one of those tools that we can use. Generally, earlier, graphic designing was the professional and some professionals are doing it. But nowadays, anyone can do it because there are so many things available online and so many services available online. So if you have little bit of knowledge, what should be graphics like and what should we do to create some graphics, so we can do it. For example, Canva is the first example. We will talk about it. So these are the guidelines. So what should we do and what should we avoid? You can see here uh, as you can see the first point, your graphics should be easily readable. That means it should be very clear. The text should be large and bold enough so that your audience can easily read it. Next is color palettes or schemes should be followed. So we should always try to follow the color palettes or schemes. So what are color palettes? These are basically group of uh, 3, 4, or 5 colors that we should choose before creating something or creating a brand. We should always try to use those colors among all our products and product advertisements. Similarly, similar type of icons or similar type of fonts should be followed. The next point is respect proportions while scaling of elements. So when we are scaling the elements or images or icons, the we should respect the proportions. Proportions means uh, the proportions of height and width. Okay, we will talk about it in detail. I will show you some examples. And the next point is try to use vector graphics whenever possible. So if you are not from the graphics background, but for the in the layman terms, I can say vector graphics are the graphics type of graphics that are easy to scale. So when we scale the vector graphics, they didn't pixelate. Okay. Next thing is Element alignment should be maintained. So alignment is very important when we are doing the graphics things. We are creating some graphics to post on our social media. So there are different types of alignment. Almost everyone knows these things. So align to left, center, right, and so on. Next thing is try to use same type of fonts as I already discussed. We should try to use similar font among all our presentations or advertisements, maximum three types of. As you can see in this slide, I use two types of fonts. One is for the headline and other is for the body part, or you can say subheadings, and similarly so on. Not in presentation, all these things go along everything that you are going to present, whether you are designing a advertisement brochure or you are designing a website or your app. So these rules or guidelines will go through or go with all of your branding items or elements. So if you are creating a service, online service, maybe you will create a website for it, web pages for it. Similarly, you will go for the Android or iOS app. Similarly, if you are going to post something on your social media platforms, maybe even on the YouTube, you should try to follow the same guidelines that we are discussing here. Next thing is establish a visual hierarchy. Okay. Next thing is watch your grammar, spellings, and punctuations. That is most important. Respect white spaces or breathing spaces. So we will talk about these things as you can see in this slide as well. So the text is bold enough. We have some good spacing among the lines. We tiled it, we bulleted it, and we have good enough space around all the elements. For example, on the main title, the image that you are seeing on the left hand side, so there is a good enough space around it. Similarly, for the text, whatever space we have, we try to follow the same scheme. So these are the general guidelines when we are creating something to share with our audience. Okay, next thing here, these are some examples that we are talking about in the graphics guidelines, should be easily readable. As you can see, there are two examples here. These are the brochures, just demo brochures. Okay. So if you are going to create a brochure for your audience, for your product or of your service, for example, if you are going to create an online coaching academy or any other service that you are going to present, you will create something like that to share it with your audience. So these things are called brochures or flyers. So you can see should be easily readable. As you can see in this example, this is the main title. Color palettes or scheme should be followed. So in this you can see the color palette, color scheme. There are one color that is green. Then there are shades of that color that are followed. So we have this, you can see bluish green color. Then we have the shades of that, darker, then the darker and darkest. So we have this color, then we have white color, that is the shade. White and black are the shades of every color. So we can use these black and white and shades of other colors. Similarly, on this example, you can see the basic color or the theme color is blue. So again, we have darker blue, lighter blue, then we have the darker blue, and white and gray are always part of any color. So these types of color schemes, color palette should be followed. So next thing is respect proportions while scaling your elements. So that means this thing, we have two images. The lower one you can see, this is scale to proportion and this is distorted one. So when you are scaling your element, you should respect the proportions, that means width and height. So if you want to make it small size or larger size, we should always respect the proportions, that means height to width. It should be just like this lower image. It is scale to proportion, and this is the wrong thing. We should avoid scaling like this. Okay. Next is we have this slide. So next guideline is establish a visual hierarchy, watch your grammar and spelling, and punctuation, respect white spaces or breathing spaces. So when we talk about visual hierarchy, you can see this is a demo image of the graphic. So you can see the alignment of various elements. So we have a border here, we have some content here, we have some content here, we have some content here, and these threes are aligned to one another. Similarly to the background, similar to this background. So all these things are aligned with respect to each other. So that is called visual hierarchy. We should align or place the things or elements according our space available for the content. Next thing is grammar and spelling. That is very basic thing. Nowadays we have online tools. Whenever there is some grammar spelling mistake or punctuation mistake, we can simply correct it by simply right clicking it. So again, we have this image which is demonstrating the uses of white spaces or breathing spaces. So we have number of elements here. Okay. To make it look better, we use white spaces or some empty spaces in between elements. We have some empty space here. So we have some empty space. So each and every element, whether it is an image, text, or any other element, should have some empty spaces, also called white or breathing spaces. So we should respect those spaces and place our elements accordingly so that user or audience can easily understand that what we are going to say or what is the message of our graphic or advertisement or information that we are sharing. Okay. So again, we have in detail knowledge of these things. I'm quickly explaining these things. Hierarchy. These are the 10 design principles that every graphic designer or who is doing the graphics thing should follow. So in this, again, we have hierarchy, balance, alignment, emphasis, proportions, movement, negative space or breathing space, contrast, repletion, or variety. So we should follow all these rules. So these are the in-depth detail about these things. Quickly going through these things. So visual hierarchy is a vital part of good design. If everything on page look like it has the same importance, then nothing appears important. Yeah, that is very important point. So everything has its own place. For example, in you can see this, the main heading. So that is bold and large. Sport the animal part you can see. So if we choose the similar and same type of font or same size of font for all these elements, then it is not appealing. So first is the what we the main message of this thing, this website. This is a basically website page. So in as you know, the website pages are made of number of elements. For example, we have a logo here, we have the navigation part, we have other links to log in. This is the main message of this presentation. Then we have the subheading, and then we have CTA. And above all, we have this demonstration or illustrations here that is overall showing what we are going to or what we are going to say to our audience. So as this website is for the sport of your animals or your pets, so we should include similar or with the same theme of your content, we should have images and other thing. So we have, you can see this logo is related to the theme of this website for the animal. And these are common things for the navigation and login things. Then this is very important part that is CTA, that is highlighted. Join us. So you can see create visual hierarchy throughout things like scale, relative size of element, and color typography hierarchy can be created by using different typeface sizes and font weights. So size is different for different parts or different elements. Size, font weight, some are bold, some are semi-bold, some are regular, and some are highlighted. So if you are interested in this website, you will automatically going to join this. So it will depend upon what type of thing that you are presenting. So according to your theme, we should design the things by keeping these things in mind. So first point is hierarchy. The point is to make sure most important element on your page stands out among the rest. So the most trending or important element in this page, what we say, that is the main message or the title of this. So one is the this text and other is the image that we are using. Okay, next thing is balance. So when we talk about balance, balance with composition can be achieved in a couple of different ways. Symmetrical balance is most straightforward. So when we are creating something, some graphics, so we should always try to make symmetrical balance. Even in this presentation, overall presentation, you can see this part is basically this page or this presentation slide is basically divided into three parts. One is the blue part you are seeing on the top, then the white part or the body part. Again, the white part is divided into two. One is right hand side where we place this image and the information or text part on the left hand side. So that is the balance. Even in this image, you can see the main title beach is in the center. To balance it, we have few elements on the top right corner and left lower corner, and similarly some other elements are there. Symmetrical balance is the most straightforward. It achieved when elements on either side of center vertical axis are basically the same. For example, two text blocks on either side, as we see here, two text blocks, two images, and to maintain the symmetry, we have these corners and with the center object. Alignment, again, the similar thing. Alignment refers to how the text or graphics elements are lined up on the page. This can refer to the alignment in relation to the entire composition, left, center, or left aligned or justified. There are a number of things we can do when elements are aligned properly, especially in relation to one another. It adds a sense of aren't aligned. When they are not aligned, it adds sense of chaos of the composition. It look absurd and messy. When it comes this principle of design, we should align element properly. So again, we have this example. So again, a website page, then we have the navigation and other links. We have logo part here on the left hand side and some sign up and login on the right hand side. Then we have this text and the image on the other side. So not only symmetrically, but alignment of the things are perfect on this one. So the next point is emphasis. Is the part of design that catches the eye of user, focal point. In other words, ideally, this should be the most important part of design whenever, whether that's the headline or an image or a CTA, but that doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's not possible to follow all those rules, but the main focus should be to follow these rules. So this is another important thing. What is the main topic or what is the emphasis, main part of design? So here you can see the main part of design, the title, that is life changing. And not only this, but also you can see the image that is used and the color scheme that is used are all part of emphasis. And CTA is always very important. So again, in this case, it is highlighted. So next part is proportions. Also refer to the scale. It is the relative size of object within the design. Elements that are larger in relation to other will stand out more and appear to have more importance to users. Smaller elements appear less important. So again, similar type of uh, things that we are seeing among all these rules. The most important part of your design or presentation should be highlighted with the help of text, and other things are in smaller size. So these are few rules that we are going along. So we will continue with these rules next time. So I'm closing it right now here. So we will continue this session with the graphics, and also tomorrow we will learn basics of YouTube, how to create your YouTube channel or how to market your things online with the help of videos and YouTube, and how to analyze the things. So that will be our last session for this training program. So we will continue tomorrow in the second half from 2 p.m. onwards. So that's it for today. If you have any doubts, you can type in your doubts in the chat box. So the attendance link is shared in the chat box. If you have any doubts, you can type in your doubts. So that's it for it today. We will continue from the same point that we left today. So thank you all of you for joining us